all three of these grubs.
Yeah, they've got 4 members over on the top of the map. Unfortunately, both of the carriers are not going to be able to join for this one, but I also think that LDG are going to get pushed out of these void dots right here, as you can see. So they're going to steal 2, so they're going to still take that 1 tick on the neutral objectives, case of strength, because I can never remember what it's called to save my life. Playing with Milio, because you do have that range extension, but it's so much better. Oh, hold on.
Here we go. I was getting worried that we're going to be fighting 9 minutes in, but Vampire says, hello, here I come, and here's the reset you want, Monkey. Coley comes out from Xiaoya, though he's going to try and flash. We get the Q through Nova, the double tap auto goes over Karis, and now he's got that range boost from Milio. Good trade back there, coming across into LGD 80 carry, rescuing that playmate from Vampire.
I have a feeling Climber's ult got ulted by Monkey or Karis. I'm not sure, one of the two. So we didn't really see like the big kick underneath the tower going on right there, but XQW getting punished.
Scaling-wise, really does benefit up. Vampire will pop out with X flash and sets up Karis, who does have that rocket belt. But first the colleague, public perfect execution, gonna come across. Solar flare, beautifully positioned there by Vampire. The stun lands on the YCX, and he's the one that ends up falling. That's a 2-0 Akali out of Karis. Back-to-back 2-0 starts in this series. Heartbreaker. Oh, Xiaoya going for it all. Dashes forward, gets Taeyun. That's going to give Monkey a kill back. Burns the barrier. Maybe try to get the dash reset. Gets it closer than we might have expected. But still.
To the Akali, you are literally primary suspect number 1 for Akali. You are going to be the target over and over again. And YCX, it shows like Milio is super squishy, right? And you're building towards like a very squishy item first as well, you know, building towards a Solari. So you are going to be Akali's target for the fights to come.
Another fight might be coming towards this Drake pit. Vampire is able to actually kind of just pull the LGD off, you know, Monkey waiting in the wings. Wow, we've gone from perma fighting to teams are leashing each other objectives. What a turnaround.
Oh, absolutely, right? And then again, your primary target is Milio. You take Milio out of the equation, like suddenly the value for things like Lucian, Lee Sin, really goes low.
Oh, Vampire, we're locking in on these solar players. He's got a bullseye train. This first time it was YCX, same 3 letters, different order, XQW down. So we got a 3-0 Karis, I call it.
Yeah, real quickly, jungle support synergy back online for WE, Monkey, Vampire playing together, and that's exactly what we want to see. That's exactly what we're praising, you know, Vampire on his own. I'm gonna do like the Drake.
From draft perspective, right? They pair so well together, because what does Karis do? He gets kills, like, with ease, in seconds. And what does Monkey need to flourish on the Viego? A soul a repossession. Karis can set him up for that. Oh, good flash from Vampire. Expecting the ward kick there out of Climber. Kick goes down just for a Leona flash. Not a big toll to pay, as Rift Herald will still nonetheless be started up here by LGD. Very clearly on the vision of WE. Monkey is way more, allured by an entire top, bot quadrant camps to play for, and Vampire is back at it again. This guy's Leona is looking so sharp. He gets the Zenith Blade Solar Flare combination. Remember, Climber does not have that kick from earlier, so he can't get Karis off of his Victor. Perfect execution to find the kill. 4-0 Akali. Climber trying to shut it down. Goes flash for flash, but doesn't have enough in the tank. Karis limping away with another kill for WE.
The true, real MVP.
It's the small things that make such difference. I would have completely missed that and just disregarded it as a failed auto, but Cinder Diff coming across. This is a worrying mid-game state here for LGD. They really got to find ways to mostly try and get gold on XQW, because you called it out, right? Like, the comp's going to slow down for LGD. The Lee Sin value isn't going to be that prominent. You need the Victor to scale in. Maybe they're trying to force a fight here at this dragon. This will be a fertile soul point if Monkey can get in and steal it. Somehow Vampire is actually right in front of the dragon. The Climber does pick up despite Vampire trying to herald him. Speaking of heralds, here comes, oh my god, Karis using the full use of the herald to get right onto YCX. There's the lifeline cut out from under the Lucian.
Wow, that was a really cool usage of the Rift Herald right there. They will lose the dragon, WE, but they will take that 1 kill for themselves and a little bit more control on the map. At the end of the day, LGD got what they wanted. They just lost the support, right? It's not the biggest loss. They'll lose their bowling tower as well. But again, we see that Milio, again, primary target for Akali. You split from the team.
Playing with fire and confident as ever. Uses that Coley to force taking off of another wave. It's LGD, I'm glad you highlighted, have a real big turret problem. They need to open up more of the map, because right now, WE have a lot more of the field to roam on. Dragon spawning in 2 minutes, maybe out of the mist, looking for a fight to start, but this has been the one lane that LGD have had the most control of. As you can see, the difference in health bars on those mid-tier 1 turrets.
And right here we have in 2 minutes when it's Dragon spawning. This is Lucian territory, right? Before you're Lucian in the mid lane, he dashes forward, he takes some entire HP out Vampire.
Hey, Fiber! Great kick combo for the Ward Hop, and Vampire is down. It took a while, Trouble, but that's the playmaking we needed out of this Lee Sin from Climber.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, right here, it doesn't really resolve too much. LDG are most likely just gonna look to take that mid lane tier 1, and they're even going to transition that order towards the mid lane as YCX is gonna pop his ult right there for good measure. A little bit of healing, a little extra healing over Lucian. They'll take that mid lane tier 1, which again is very, very important. With the overextensions, you also up the playability and playmaking ability of that Lee Sin, but with the resets coming through from the sort of LGD, WE are gonna take that turn to start getting this.
Love this. We know what WE can do. We know they love to throw hands, blow for blow, walk for smoke, whatever analogy you want to put around. This is what we need to see from them. Recognizing when they have timers to punish LGD resets. That is a...
Eyes though are onto Karis, on the Akali, and he finds the backline, assassinate Emilio, 4 levels down for YCX, and Seekers Ongat in the inventory of Karis.
Pulling out early, Vampire doesn't really pay much to get that culling out, so neuter the Lucian damage a bit. LGD, vanquish control of the river, still sticking around, but look at Karis off the side. He is on a ward. You know that the Akali is trying to flank. They've lost sight of Karis once more. See that assassin-like impact out of Karis' Akali. He's the big bad when it comes to the gold department. Climber's trying to hold him off to the side. He's got 2 big problems in front of him. Dragon can be secured soon. Vampire gets the stun up. They're going all in for Xiaoya, but it's picked up the Dragon by Monkey, and down falls Xiaoya. Look at the Aatrox with the World Ender of the Akali flying in with the 5-pointed strike to send 4 members of LGD packing back to the fountain.
WE pinched LGD in a very tight spot in their jungle, and they flanked them literally to death. 5-0-3 on this Akali, 3.8 thousand gold up to his counterpart. WE are gonna take the Dragon, they're gonna take mid lane tier 1, they're gonna take mid lane tier 2, and they're gonna grow themselves a 9,000 gold lead.
With his own rule set by this point, still has the secrets, didn't even need to pop that. Zanya's has the perfect execution back up, maybe without the flash, but anybody can get checked by this Akali, start seeing black and white once more, and maybe it'll be around this Baron pit with mid lane wide open. We start to have that conversation again of just WE being able to threaten anybody alone on these side waves. Honestly, any wave at this point. No matter if you just don't have an eye on Karis, it's probably coming for you.
This is a very dangerous part, right? Connecting through your jungle, the choke points, or the opportunity for flanks for the Akali to find different routes around, getting onto Millie, getting onto Xiaoya. Xiaoya does not have his flash available, neither does YCX. So how do you really walk up to get any sort of remnants of vision in your own jungle, or even contest with a Baron that you know is going down, but you're unable to walk up for?
It's out of half HP, but WE were leaving a bait. Sasa, probably the best one to check it out. Baron's gonna reset. Half HP food here. They've got the Melio, they got the Cozy Campfire. Voodoo's gonna be able to heal, so Game of Chicken won by LGD the first time, but there's more than one round, Trouble.
Yeah, I feel like the only way they can make it through this this Baron pit is pushing through that mid lane, walking through that river, which is exactly what they're doing right now. Can Assassin make the difference right here? Level 16 Udyr.
Mark Karis for the Baron. It's solo already, and Karis hops back over the wall, goes into stasis perfectly. Karis escapes, and then dashes back in alongside Monkey, who knocks down Climber, gets the reset, uses the hijack Sonic Wave to get another one. It's all just rolling down here. Here comes the locomotive of WE. An ace like that, and with Baron, they've ended the game with one swift kick.
Apparently, they handed over the Lee Sin to the guy who can play better. Monkey takes the soul of Climber, solidifies the fight, and WE put themselves on match point this series.
Maybe their most complete game doing it as well, Trouble. 15-3 in the kill count, 27 minutes, and all that's needed for them to get one win away from playoffs, and maybe more importantly,